Hello everyone, just wanted to get your attention and let us start into the second phase here of tonight's entertainment that we've all put together as a presentation for Mother and Dad here, and I just wanted to express my gratitude to be here in front of all you guys to share in this family event, and thank you for coming. What can I tell you about Daryl and Ann that you guys don't already know?
I know a few things.
Overall, let's just keep it really simple and fast and get on with this entertainment. And Mother and Dad have meant so much to me. You're right, Blake. This is what I thought. What I'd like to say is I think it's all about me being number one son. No, that's not it. What it is the life that came together before I came along. Mother and Dad meeting in high school, meeting, going through nursing school, through the Army, and then planning a family and getting together with friends, and that's what it's all about, the love, and the love that they've shared with all everyone. And that's it for me now. Thank you.
Good job. Well, Mom and Dad, you do know how much you mean to all of us. And honestly, you mean the world to me. You too, with your life and love, it's been wonderful through all your exampleship. It's helped me in my life, and it's helped make me who I am today. I think of times growing up when we were younger, and we spent an awful lot of time in the car. It seemed like we were always driving either to Quest Haven for the Wednesday classes or Sunday church, and all six of us in the car with the classical music that they like to listen to. But they were always very good. They let Cindy and I do our nails in the car. We'd sleep, we'd bring pillows. We did a lot of driving, and all of our family vacations, camping, playing blackjack with M&Ms. That was so fun. And the other things I learned from Mom and Dad too is how to pack a family lunch. You take the whole bread sleeve and you put all of the sandwiches in it. Don't use individual baggies, and then pull them out, and we'd always groan. But it makes sense. I can see why you did that. And I understand you guys a lot more now as I've grown up and as I've become your age. I feel like you guys an awful lot.
We use individual baggies now.
For us. That's right.
There wasn't Costco back then.
That's right. There was not Costco. Definitely. But you have been there for every major event in my life. You guys have, how many times, Mom, did you, at the drop of a hat, I'd call you, Bryce took the Motrin, what do I do? You know, you drove all the way up from Escondido, and there were summer's fever is really high. You guys were over like that. All my panicking moments as a parent. Anyway, we love you very, very much. And I just want to let you know that you would leave everything better because you've been a part of it. You honestly do. I remember another thing, Cindy and I talking when we were in high school, and both of us, you were working so hard, Dad. You were out doing the yard probably with David, and both Cindy and I looked at each other and we said, you know, we're never going to find husbands as good as Dad. That's what we said. We really thought that, and such a hard worker. Well, we both did. Thank goodness, and we're ever so grateful. But it was definitely your exampleship. And another time I remember, you were packing some nuts and apricots for some Irish people that came. You were fixing them a whole basket of stuff to give to them, and I asked you, I was like, why are you giving them all that? Because I didn't get it as a teenager. And Dad just turned and smiled. You know, his mom was still packing, making it pretty, probably putting a ribbon or something. And Dad said, you know, honey, sometimes it's just nice to be nice. Well, I understand that now. We love you dearly.
But here we are, number 3 and 4 children, you know. Did you notice the least amount of pictures in there? Just kidding. Okay. I'm just going to read a little bit here. Deep in the Egyptian desert stands the great temple of Abu Simbel. It is a massive grand tower, and Ramses II built it and dedicated it to his wife, Nefertari, with these words engraved in stone. To Nefertari, for whose sake the very sun doth shine. Now that is a true tribute to marriage. And while we don't build edifices like that nowadays, but Mom and Dad's marriage leaves no less a legacy. Its true tribute, its legacy is here today in each one of us. It's made up of all the lives that they have touched, from their children, grandchildren, friends, family. And Mom and Dad, we've watched you work together in love for others. Over and over again, we continue to observe both the steadfastness and the genuine companionship of your relationship. Both elements which are necessary for the kind of marriage that withstands the pressures and tests that come along in a lifetime. You've both been an example to me of godly character, and that shows through your marriage. Honesty, kindness, mutual respect, and sincere love for one another are all qualities that you show us daily. May your love continue to grow as you care more for one another than you do for yourselves, and as you continue to commit your lives to serving God. Thank you for being who you are, and I love you.
All right. Everyone, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and helping us celebrate this occasion. To celebrate Daryl and Ann, my mom and dad, on this milestone in their lives. 50 years is an amazing accomplishment. Not only have they maintained a loving relationship, but they've touched all of us here and positively influenced us in innumerable ways. I love my parents. I, as well as my brothers and sisters, not always done what my parents wanted or expected. But no matter what we were doing, we always knew that they were there for us and would support us. It wasn't always fun and games. They were always a little grumpy on bill night. And were not too pleased I never did my algebra homework. They haven't agreed with some of my hairstyles and sense of fashion, but they always loved me unconditionally. And it's that kind of unconditional love that made our family a family. I look forward to having as wonderful a marriage with Anna as you two have had together, because we have a great example. Thank you. Love you very much.